Today we're going to fly to the capital of Florida, that is. Fernandina Beach to Tallahassee, Florida. Here we go.
Oh, life could be a dream if I could take you up in paradise up above. If you would tell me I'm the only one that you love. Life could be a dream, sweetheart. Hello, hello again. Shaboom, and off the me again. Oh, life could be a dream if I could take you up in paradise up above. If you would tell me I'm the only one that you love. Life could be a dream, sweetheart. Hello, hello again. Shaboom, and off the me again. Oh,
welcome aboard, everybody. We're gonna start the TBM here. Starter is engaged. Watching the NG rise up. It's gonna stabilize. I'm now gonna introduce the low idle for fuel. We're looking now. We do have oil pressure. Looking at the ITT rise up, NG rise up. The airplane has sat overnight, so it should be a nice cool start. The TBM takes a little bit longer to wind up compared to the Caravan. It's looking good. Alright. Good start.
Fernandina Beach Municipal Airport. Automated weather observation 1630 Zulu weather wind 280 at 8 visibility 104,400 scattered temperature 28 Celsius dew point 15 altimeter 3026 remarks. Density altitude 1,000.
All right, we got the airport information. We're at Fernandina Beach today. We're on an IFR flight plan. This is normally a uncontrolled airfield, but today, due to an event coming up, they have the Florida Air National Guard that has staffed a mobile site for a tower and ground. So instead of our normal Unicom frequency, we have a sheet here with all the different notes of the procedures today. We have a ground frequency and a tower, so we're going to check on with the ground here at Fernandina Beach. Fernandina Beach ground, November 851 Tango Bravo.
Correction, November 851 Tango Bravo, Fernandina ground, go ahead.
We're over at the FBO. We have the airport information. We'd like to taxi for takeoff.
November 1 Tango Bravo, runway 22 taxi via Alpha, contact tower on 120.50.
Roger, Alpha to runway 22, and we'll be going over to tower frequency 851 Tango Bravo, thank you.
Tower frequency 119.905.
Roger, thank you. Alright, so we got our taxi instructions here. This is something a lot different than what normally happens here, because this is usually an uncontrolled airfield. Right out there in front of us is where they have the mobile command site set up. So how has everybody been? Good? Good, glad to hear. Glad to hear. Linda, they're doing good. Today we have on board Linda. Welcome aboard, Linda.
Thanks.
Look at this pretty cool shot out here in front of us of the helicopter coming in to do a touch and go. Helicopters are a lot of fun. I got to fly with the Coast Guard a few times, and it was some of the coolest memories I've had. Look at that, guys, coming into the hover.
Is he going to touch down? He's going to touch down in the field, not on the runway.
No, he's going to be on the runway.
See? It looks like it's the field, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks like that from this angle, but Fernandina Beach Tower, November 851 Tango Bravo, hold short runway 22.
851 Tango Bravo, Fernandina Tower, hold short runway 22, departing traffic.
Holding short runway 22, November 851 Tango Bravo. So we could have picked up our IFR clearance on the ground here. What we're going to do is we're going to depart VFR. Normal procedure, just departing VFR out of here. If we're going to go to the northwest, we're going to climb out on a 310 heading, and we're going to go up to a VFR flight altitude of 6,500, and we'll pick up our IFR flight plan with Jacksonville.
1 Tango Bravo, wind 290 at 9er, maintain VFR, turn right on course, runway 22, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 22. We'll maintain VFR and we'll turn right on course for 851 Tango Bravo. Thank you. All right, we're giving our clearance for takeoff here.
Navy 00, turn left crosswind.
Helicopter 00, left crosswind.
There's that Navy helicopter. He's going to be doing left traffic, and we're cleared for takeoff, and we'll be doing a right turnout to the northwest. Clear to the left and the right. We'll line up here on the center line.
Helicopter?
There he is right over there, doing his left traffic. All right, lined up on 2-2. Ease the power for takeoff. And takeoff power is set. Fuel temperature pressures all look good. Airspeed's alive. Watching our airspeed build up. And there's our rotation speed. We'll slowly pull back on the yoke. And there we go, up into the sky.
Navy
Put the gear up,
00,
tap the brakes.
270.
Stop the wheels from spinning.
Runway 22, clear for the option.
And gear is up. Alright, we're going to start our right turn here. And we're going to go flaps up, yaw
1 Tango
damper.
Bravo, frequency change approved.
Roger, frequency change approved, 1 Tango Bravo. Enjoy your day. Alright, we're going to go over to Jacksonville. And we'll pick up our IFR clearance as we turn to 310 heading, and we're going up to 6,500. Beautiful view out there of the marshlands out here. Jax, good morning, November 851 Tango Bravo.
November 851 Tango Bravo, Jax.
Just with you off Fernandina Beach, like to pick up our IFR over to Tallahassee.
November 851 Tango Bravo, stand by, clearance and request.
Alright, so he's looking for our clearance, which we have on file. And he told us to stand by.
November 851 Tango Bravo, squawk 5574, idem.
5574, and here's your flash, 851 Tango Bravo. Alright, so he gave us a code to put in our transponder, 5574. He asked us to ident. We hit the ident button, which is going to give us the flash on his radar, and he's now going to look for us. Once he finds us, he'll give us our clearance. And we're maintaining VFR.
November 851 Tango Bravo, radar contact 3 miles west of Fernandina Beach Airport. Cleared to Tallahassee via radar vectors. Climb and maintain 14,000. Fly heading 260, vector for your climb.
Roger, cleared to position checks, cleared to Tallahassee radar vectors. We'll maintain 14,000 and we'll fly 260 on the heading, 851 Tango Bravo. Alright, so we got our clearance. We're going to put 14,000 in our altitude selector. We're turned our heading bug to a 260 heading. And we're on our way to Tallahassee, guys. Coming up on the cloud layer here, a little bit of chop down here below it, and we'll have a little chop in it. Once we get above these clouds, it'll smoothen right out for us, Linda. Alright, we're getting above the clouds. We'll turn our inertial separator off. We'll go into 850 mode. Now the torque's going to be able to climb above 100, and we'll be able to utilize our 850 shaft horsepower. If you do turn the inertial separator off, the one thing you have to watch is your torque is going to climb, so you have to keep easing it back as it climbs so you don't over-torque the engine, because you're going to get more airflow into the engine. Flight time for this flight from Fernandina Beach to Tallahassee is showing us 44 minutes with a 16-knot headwind. Tallahassee is the capital of Florida, for the viewers that are from around the world watching that might not know. There's a lot of different military aircraft you'll see around Tallahassee area. A lot of the different military do flight training for the future fighter pilots. You also see a lot of different helicopters that are military, also different sheriff's departments. So you get a lot of cool different traffic types that go in and out of Tallahassee. You can see Jacksonville International Airport down there, just off our left wing. Going past that. Alright, we're leveling out here at 14,000. We're still on a heading assignment of 260. We're going to let the airplane build up its airspeed here at our cruise altitude, and then we'll set our cruise power.
Tango Bravo, turn right, direct Taylor.
Right, direct Taylor, 851 Tango Bravo.
Center 68.
Alright, so we're going to go direct Taylor.
Temporary tower at Fernandina Beach.
Negative. Enter.
Roger, it should be on the
we're going to come up here.
Just instead
go
of
into nav
advisory,
mode.
expect to get switched
There
to
we
the
go.
tower.
Now the airplane's going to turn direct to Taylor. Alright, so we're here at 14,000. Our routing today, we took off out of Fernandina Beach. Our routing is, we're direct Taylor, Greensville, into Tallahassee. This routing keeps us clear of the two MOAs. As you can see, the two MOAs on the north and south side of our route, we basically split right in between them. So that keeps us clear of that. Showing an ETE of 27 more minutes. We got a ground speed of 255 and a GPS altitude of 14,364. Currently tracked 284. And our accuracy with the Stratus S2 is 1 mile. It's a really cool app. I like ForeFlight. So coming up this next week will be Sun and Fun in Lakeland, Florida, the aviation event, the fly-in. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to be there April 7th and 8th. And be sure, I'm going to have a Stevo 1 Kenevo meetup. Should be really exciting. I'll be at the BOSE Display at noon, followed by ForeFlight at 1, both days, April 7th and 8th. So if you guys are at Sun and Fun, be sure to stop by. We'll be giving out some cool pilot swag, and you can stop by and say hi. We've upgraded the water lately, Linda.
We have.
I usually put Dasani on the plane, but San Pellegrino is the new water of my choice.
The new water of the TBM.
And I am not sponsored by these guys. I just enjoy the water. Nothing better than a good sparkling water to refresh you at altitude. And our ETE is only 17 more minutes to the airport, which is well be in the time frame of coffee time, which is always 1 hour to en route.
November 851 Tango Bravo, descend and maintain 1000.
Descend and maintain 1000, 1 Tango Bravo. Alright, we're starting our initial descent down into Tallahassee. We'll go over and check the ATIS here.
Tallahassee Tower, information Delta, 1653 Zulu observation, wind 020 at 3, visibility 10, sky conditions 3200 scattered, ceiling 4200 broken, temperature 23, dew point 15, altimeter 3032. Expect ILS approach runway 27, ILS approach runway 36. All arriving aircraft contact Tallahassee approach control 135.8, 317.4. All departing aircraft contact ground control 121.9. For IFR clearances and VFR departure instructions. Advise on initial contact, you have information Delta.
Alright, we have information Delta. It looks like we're going to be expecting the ILS for only 27. We'll go over to the airport here.
TBM 700 Lima Lima 262 descending 240.
We've got the another TBM.
Number 700 Lima Lima Jackson Center right.
That's a TBM 700 due to his tail number. That's what we used to fly before we flew the 850s with this job.
Charlie, Charlie.
Yep, it's 1,000 feet to go. So we're going to set up here for the ILS for only 27. We also are going to be giving away a BOSE A20 headset this month. So be sure to go over to stevo1kenevo.com. You'll see the link there to enter into the contest. That's pretty exciting. I'd like to thank BOSE for getting us a headset to do that.
November 851 Tango Bravo, contact Tallahassee approach 135.8.
35.8, 851 Tango Bravo, good day. Good afternoon, Tallahassee approach, TBM 851 Tango Bravo with you 1000 with information Delta.
November 851 Tango Bravo, Tallahassee approach, expect the ILS runway 27.
Roger, you'll expect the ILS runway 27, thanks, 1 Tango Bravo. Alright, so we checked in with Tallahassee approach. We told him we had information Delta, which lets him know that we have the latest current airport information. Every hour they give it a new identifier, and right now it's Delta.
November 1 Tango Bravo, descend and maintain 4000.
Descend and maintain 4000, 1 Tango Bravo. Alright, we're going to vacate 1000 for 4.
November 1 Tango Bravo, flying over 250.
250, 851 Tango Bravo. Alright, so we 250 on the heading bug, we're into heading mode. Since we're on radar vectors now, we're going to go select our approach. ILS 27. Vectors, and we're going to activate that.
Yes, sir, Fable looking for vectors visual 36 option power.
November 1 Tango Bravo, 15 miles from the final approach fix, flying 240, maintain 3000 to the south of the localizer, cleared ILS runway 27 approach.
Roger, 240 on the heading, 3000 till established on the localizer, clear for the ILS 27 approach, 851 Tango Bravo. Alright, so beginning our heading in altitude to intercept the localizer and go descend to 3000. Once we're all established on that, we're clear for the ILS 27 approach. We're coming up on the clouds here, we're going to pull the power back, and we're going to get our inertial separator out. As you enter these clouds, it's nicer to go slower with your airspeed, it'll keep the bumps not as bad. We're under 200 knots, so that's our limitation for when we put on the inertial separator. We have to be under that airspeed. So I flip the switch, and about 30 seconds later, you'll see the light come on, and you'll see that we have our inertial separator on. We're going to go into approach mode. And we're about to enter some IMC conditions here. This cloud here does not look like it's going to be the smoothest. The longer you fly, you can tell by looking at every single cloud the amount of bumps you're going to get out of it. You just get to know your different clouds.
Has traffic.
4358, roger. Keep your decent, another center, maintain 2000.
2000, 4358.
We have our localizer coming in. I'm watching it over here. It's coming in, so the airplane should start to turn on to the localizer with the autopilot. We're at 4,000 feet.
Tallahassee station here,
3,000.
Yankee.
As the localizer comes in, we have the airplane now turning on to the localizer for the approach. So the airplane is doing what it's supposed to do. We'll put the tower frequency in the COM 1 there, so it's set up.
185 for Whiskey Alpha, Tallahassee approach.
That way we're staying ahead of the whole flight here.
1 Tango Bravo, you show you're established on the approach, tower 118.7. If you could, advise the tower when you pick up the field, please.
Roger, we'll advise him. We'll be going over to tower 851 Tango Bravo. Have a good day.
You too, sir.
Have a nice guy. Tallahassee Tower, good afternoon. TBM 851 Tango Bravo on the ILS for 27.
November 851 Tango Bravo, Tallahassee Tower, wind 010 at 6. Use caution, wake turbulence following a MD 80, runway 27, clear to land.
Roger, we'll use caution for that wake turbulence, clear to land, runway 27, 851 Tango Bravo. Alright, so our glide slope is coming in. We'll slow the airplane up here. You can see we have downtown Tallahassee over there to the right. And we have our airport out there in front of us. Alright, so we're within our flap speed. We're going to go to the first notch of flaps. And we're going to put our gear down. Gear in transition. And you always want to make sure it's indicating as well. Got the Florida State University here in Tallahassee. The Seminoles. Many of you guys are college football fans. Alright, so the airplane is doing exactly what it should be doing. It's following in the localizer and the glide slope. Doing a good job. On this landing here, we're going to have a right quartering tailwind crosswind on it, which is not ideal, but we'll make do with it. Alright, I'm going to take the autopilot off here. So guys, if you got headphones on, pull them off because you're about to hear a loud beep. There it is. We'll put our yaw damper on just for a little bit longer. And I'm going to hand fly this in. And we're within our flap speed. We're going to go full flaps. And flaps are now indicating full. Now what we're looking for is 90 knots on our airspeed. That's a good approach speed with full flaps.
500.
Take our yaw damper off. See, we got a little bit of a crab in here. Just going to hold that crab all the way right down to the runway, and then right as we're above the runway in our flare, I'll kick the rudder in to get the airplane straight, and we'll touch down. I find this to be the best method for crosswind landings. Just let the airplane hold the crab. Nice long runway here for us. There would have been our decision altitude right there if we were on the approach and had to go to minimums. Right there is where we would have had to either land or go missed. Looking good right on our speed, right on the glide slope. We're going to go back to flight idle. Now I'm going to start to utilize the rudder here. There we go, center line. Not too bad.
Ah, well done.
See all the rubber marks from all the different airplanes that land and mark up the runway. That MD-80 that was landing in front of us.
Tango Bravo, continue down the runway, turn right at Bravo 7, contact ground, 190.
Bravo 7, we'll go over to ground, 851 Tango Bravo. Thanks. That MD-80 that we followed in was looks like a Delta MD-80. Alright, as you can see the taxiway sign over here on the right, this is Bravo 7. This is where we were told to go right on, and we'll go contact ground. Tallahassee ground, good afternoon. TBM 851 Tango Bravo, clearing 27 on Bravo 7. You do a millionaire.
TBM 815 Tango Bravo, Tallahassee ground, good afternoon. Taxi to the ramp via Bravo, Bravo 8.
Bravo 8 into the ramp, thanks. 1 Tango Bravo. Alright guys, welcome to Tallahassee, Florida, the capital of Florida. We hope you guys enjoyed that flight. Be sure to hit, smash that thumbs up button. It's greatly appreciated. Also, if you do subscribe, that'd be appreciated. If you want to see more of these videos, be sure to also ring the bell. YouTube's got this new thing right next to the subscribe button that there's a little bell, and I don't really upload it a lot, but when I do, if you want to get a notification of when I do upload, you'll tap that little bell button and you'll get a notification. If you guys are going to be at Sun and Fun, make sure you come over to BOSE and ForeFlight April 7th and 8th and stop by and say hi. I'll be starting at BOSE at noon, ForeFlight at 1. So I look forward to seeing you guys. Alright, thanks guys for riding along. Hope you enjoyed that flight. We'll talk to you guys someday soon. Take care.